Hi guys, this is Wolf here, bringing you a new tutorial on how to download and run your own Gmod server. Of course, you would need Gmod, which I'll just drag out of there and put on my desktop. And then you will need to go to google.com once you've opened your browser. And well, as I say, go to google.com and I should bring up the Google homepage whenever I feel like it. Anytime now. And then you would need to download the SteamCMD. Click the first link. And it should bring you to the developers community. Scroll down, click the, for the Windows it would just be click that one. As you can see, it's relatively small. While that's finishing the downloads, go to your libraries, local disk. And as you can see, I've already got 2 folders for Gmod, but you would potentially make a new folder, call it Gmod, and just leave it like that. Of course, we'll minimize that, open a new one, go to the downloads, open up SteamCMD, and then just double click SteamCMD.exe within that window. Since you don't really need to drag it out, unless if you really want to. Click run, and then of course it'll start checking for updates. But once it's done that, it should be relatively quick. Whatever it feels like it. Extracting package. Installing updates, the complete launching. We'll just wait for it to do that. Here we go. See, as you can see, it's bring up Steam. You can type anything in, but for now we will just be typing in login, if I can spell, anonymous. Should potentially work all the time, but if it's just a failing and fail, you just need to log in with your Steam username and everything. Whereas since it's done that now, all you will need to do is force install the C \, and as you can see, 1 minute, I'll open up the other one, local disk. We called it Gmod, so we would just put in Gmod, and that will force the install of the directory to Gmod. And then of course we will need to go and do app update 4020, and this will download all the stuff that you need to run the server for Gmod. And then it should say reconfiguring and all that. There we go. As you can see, it's relatively quick. And I'll be back once that's finished downloading. As you can see, with what I've done, it was pretty quick. From doing the download app, and now it's just committing the progress, which shouldn't take too long, probably about 20 seconds at most. well, not 20 seconds, probably about a minute or two at most. There we go, committing, and it should say at the end, success, app 4.2.0 fully installed. And if we have a look in here, it'll have all the stuff that's there to run your server. So let me go ahead and create a new, actually no, not, I can't do it that way. I'm going to open up a notepad, and file save as, don't put anything in it yet, start.bat, and save it in your Gmod folder that you created, which should be right there, and then just save. And then that should make a batch file, which we will need later on. As for this, you can just do, to verify the update, all you can just do is app underscore update 4.2.20, not 3.0, verify, and then you can just click enter, and that should verify your download, what you've done with the app. So next thing we're going to need to do is go back to Google. One second guys, my screen just went. So once you've done that, go back to Google, and then all you need to type in is CFG Maker, and then you'll need to click on the very first link, which is cstrike-planet.com, and then this is what you're going to need to put in your server file. So we can just go ahead and call this Wolf's Gmod, not Gmod, server, and then for the overcome password it can just be anything. So for mine it's going to be cake, and if you want to put a password in so others can't access it apart from your friends and you, if you give them your password you can just add a password in there. For now I'm just going to leave mine blank, and then you just scroll right to the bottom and run CFG Maker, and then don't bother with any of this. All you need to do is copy these first two links, it'll be 3 depending on if you put a password in. Go ahead and press Ctrl and C to copy it, and we'll just come back to here, and then go to the bin, no wait, not the bin, whoops, my mistake, Gmod, CFG, server. You can open this in a notepad or notepad++, I just decided to open it in a notepad. Then you'll need to paste that in and click save, and then of course whenever you open it, it should pop up like that. And then you need to go to the watchdog, which I found they work all the time. Well, when I made my first 2 servers, it worked. Just go SRCDS, and then click the srcds.com, and then if you're running a Linux server you will need to click the Linux one, but for now it will be the Windows server. So you'll need to click that, scroll down until you see this with the commands, just go ahead, copy all of that, minimize your browser, and then you will need to click on the start file that you created, click edit, paste all that in there, and change the game to Gary's, if I can spell, Gary's Mod, without a capital G, and you can do gem flat grass. For me anyway, this is you can put any map that you've downloaded in there. Max players is going to be 16, and then all you need to do is save that, close, double click on your start file, and then it should bring up all this. As you can see, it'll do all the initializing stuff. Well, as you can see, it'll just say that. Anyway. Oh, yes, allow. If that just pops up, just click allow. And then it should just disappear after a time. Now, it'll say the widget is disabled, so it'll be close to opening the server, of course. Anytime, anyway. And of course, you will need to note the ports 27015 if you want to port forward your server. Otherwise, you can just use a matchsheet and ask your friends to copy the IP4 address from your account and paste it in. As you can see, it's loaded up. So, but once that's done that, as you can note, if you've noted that 2.7015, you would just need to go back to your browser, open up a new tab, and go to 192. Well, this is for me anyway. Click out your speed hub, well, super hub anyway. As you can see, that it is for Virgin anyway, and it'll be admin and the password that you put it as. And then you'll need to go to advanced settings. That's if you're with the same company as I am. And then go to port forwarding. And then as you can see, you can just call it Gmod server for short. And then you can just paste it up. And then you can just type in 27015, and then whatever your thing is. So mine would be 11. As you can see, I've already got a Gmod server there, so I don't really need to do it. But if you're wondering where to find all this, you need to go to Start and type in CMD to bring up a different command prompt, well, command file anyway, and then type in ipconfig, and for me it would be the wireless one, so the default gateway is 192.168.0.1, which I showed you earlier, and for the IP4 address, that is also what you need to put in when it asks you for 192.168.0. Then you would need to put in the .11, well, that's for me. And the same goes for the Ethernet cable if you've got one in. So, minimize that, and I'll just open Gmod, so I'll be right back with that. Welcome back. As you can see, I've just opened Gmod, so I would just go to the, what do you call it? Sorry. Back to the main menu, please, thank you. So you would just need to go to the Fly multiplayer game, and for mine it would just be local network, sandbox, and as you can see, Wolf Gmod server, or if you want, you can just give your friends your IP address for them to sign in, well, join, and then you can just go to here, and then you can just ask them to put it in there. Well, the IP address anyway, I've forgotten how I done mine. Never mind. Or you can just... Great. Thank you for not responding, Gmod. Or you can just click on friends and it should pop up there. So anyways, let me go ahead and jump into my Gmod server, and I'll be back. And welcome back. As you can see, we are in my server. If I just press tab, there you go, Wolf's Gmod server. I'm currently in. Yeah, I'll be a lot laggy because I'm doing recording and stuff at the same time. But wait till the ping goes down. And as you can see, I can also go into the menu when it decides to work. And Gmod's just crashed. But wait, here it is. As you can see, I've got everything here. So I could just spawn in a weapon. Of course, it's already there. Or I can just spawn in an entity. And I'll just go in here. And I can just spawn in a load of ammo, which will be over there. Or NPC. And I can just spawn in a zombie, for example. As you can see, everything's working. I'll just pick up that ammo. And also, to make life a whole lot easier, you need to install the ULX admin mod, which I'll show you right now when I disconnect. And you can just minimize Gmod for now. So all you just need to do is go back to Google when it decides to work. Here we go. Google.com. Having so many things open up on my laptop is unreal. It just makes everything so slow. Once Google is loaded, you can just go on the search bar and type in ULX admin mod. And click the first link, which is that. The URL, I'm not even going to pronounce it. Click download, and then you'll need to click on that link right there, the ULX 3.61 installer. Once that's downloaded, just minimize your browser and then go into download, the downloads folder anyway, and double click the ULX. Yes, we know. Just click OK on that and click agree. Go to browse. Oh. We'll need that. Then you can just go navigate to your computer, local disk, and then set the folder that you named the server, then go to Gmod again, and then click add-ons, and click OK and click install. It should be relatively quick, and at this point you want to close off your server. I forgot about that. And then once that's done, you can just restart your server, and then it should tell you if you've done it correctly because it'll pop up in here. There we go. ULX lib, ULX. Because we've installed it correctly. You can close that one off, and this. But always keep your server up. As you can see, it'll pop up with all these. And then it will just say load complete, and once that's loaded, just ignore all this. It'll be normal. Well, as you can see, once that's up and running, you can go back to your Gmod. Go to multiplayer game, go back to your server. So I'll just be back in a couple of seconds once it's opened. Oop. As you can now see, we have the ULX installed. So we can just close that and go to our command with developer console and type in 1 second. ULX help. Yeah, I'll figure out how to do this. Damn it. Anyways, whatever it is to bring up this, I've just found it. No, there it is. You can just type in XGUI and then it'll pop up that, or you can go find G XGUI and that should bind it to that key, so you can just open it in future with easy access. As you can see, we've got very little because we are not an admin, so we can just go ahead and open up this again and type in fadmin. No, how do you do it again? Fadmin set root wolf. Oh. 1 second. Oh yeah. ULX add user wolf super admin. There we go. As you can see, it's just added me to the group super admins. So if I close that, go back to my game, as you can see, it'll say console added you to the group super admins. So now we can see all the banned players, and we'll have a lot more. Like for example, we've got a lot more of these, and way more of them, because we're not going to have the server. And another thing that you'll need to do if you really want to, and that is go back on here and go to the sandbox. So if you want everyone to take damage, you would need to disable Gmod with the GUI, and as you can see, it'll say server C-box S-box Gmod change to 0. So that means if I were to use an RPG, and as you can see, I've just committed suicide, and I enabled it, I would take no damage whatsoever. So if you want your friends to have time and fun times and killing your shit and all that, and you want to do horse maps which kill you, all you just need to do is disable that in the GUI, and that'll be done. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And goodbye.